Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. It's been a while since the last episode that I recorded during a time when I actually felt like I was not going to continue playing this game because I was just tired of everything. My stance still kind of hasn't changed. I'm still a bit fatigued, but I do have some renewed vigor to continue playing. I have been taken a newly found interest into swords. Well, not newly found, but I've spent quite some time past couple years just checking out channels to do with swords, to do with historical martial arts and the replication thereof in the current age. And let's just say I've taken a great interest. Today we'll be doing Farron's Keep, but first let's go to Filing Shrine and try level up. I don't know if I talked to most of these NPCs previously, but I believe I did. I am heavy. For what reason, I'm not too sure. Hold on a sec. Okay, let's level up first and then we'll use the change that we have to buy some arrows. And something that we will need. I need 1 point of dex for 16. We could do something about our equipment load. For now, these extra 5 points might stop us from fat rolling in this armor. And then from then on out, I believe we're gonna put in more points into strength and dex. Well, enough strength to two-hand the greatest weapon in the game, of which I don't know what that is. And then from then on out, dexterity till max level, and health, of course. I'm still in love with the long sword. I believe that will be one of the weapons of this playthrough. I'm not too sure which the best katana is. I usually just use the Chaos Blade in all previous games, but I'm not too sure if the Chaos Blade is there in this game. So yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what katanas are there. If there is no particular katana, then I will have to do with the claymore, which is next best in line in terms of favorite weapons. I used to be truly in love with the halberd in most Dark Souls games. That still is the case, but with time they've sort of made them a bit worse than they were. From Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2, I believe, I'm not too sure if I remember this correctly, but they did increase the stat requirements and reduce their speed over the time. But I really love the halberd. It was the best polearm for me. Like I said, let's go to the Farron Keep. But definitely the long sword has always been a decent pickup if you don't know which weapon you want to get. Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to the wolf's blood. I've explored this place a little bit and there's quite a lot of stuff around here, but for now I want to go down this way. I might die, but hey, that's all part of the game, right? And let's see if I can equip that bow. Oh, I already did have it on. Yeah, the points are helping. We will get poisoned quite a lot. Just a disclaimer: don't be shocked. And there shall be sludge. In the sludge, you can't quick roll. It slows you down significantly. I believe rolling is the fastest movement, but of course you have to be careful of which frame you're rolling in, because these things could still hit you. Oh no, I do not want to get petrified anytime today. Oh no. Oh, and upon further research, I'm not too sure. I don't really have a good place to check this out, but I had been claiming about the lock-on system in this game, and I've come to deduce the fact that it could actually just be my middle mouse buttons dying. Okay, I need to let this petrification go down, because if we meet up with any more of them, we'll definitely get killed for it. There's a particular ring. Did I craft the ring? No, I did not. Short-term spell casting's time, bleed resist. Nothing we can use for now. As soon as we get our life down to where our stamina is, I will use the Estus, because we do have a ring that increases the amount of HP we get from our Estus, which is good. So in this particular case, I'll be drinking up now. Get us back up to full health. But there will be a constant drain all the time. It's quite frustrating, but that's the clause of this stage. It only actually gets worse. Now, as I was saying before in the past, well, in the beginning of this particular episode, I was saying that recently I've been looking at quite an... Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Where is he coming from though? I've been looking at quite a number of swords online. The reason being is I actually would like to purchase an ornamental sword. I don't know where this guy is, that's why I keep on... Oh snap. No snap. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh no, no. Don't. Oh well. That happened all too terribly. Okay, as I was saying, I've been wanting to buy an ornamental sword. No particular preferences so far as to which blacksmith and to where to order from. But pretty much that's been the case. I've always been interested, like I said, in just information generally about swords. I'm subscribed to quite a number of channels that speak about historical fencing, martial arts, etc, etc, and I use, not regularly, but once in a while. Oh no! Today is just the worst. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about... I hate this place. I was talking about how... I've been checking out quite a lot of stuff over the past couple years. It's just... I usually watch YouTube when I'm just time wasting pretty much. And that's some of the stuff I get up to, besides watching gameplay and all these other crazy things you see on YouTube these days. Die. Moss fruit. We shall check that out. Boosts all resistances. Oh, that's cool. But now in the particular case, as time has gone on, the temptation to get a replica myself has increased to the point of I've actually started checking out prices online from different armories and different sellers, like individual people who are reselling swords they got and maybe didn't like anymore, or for whatever reason. Since of course I am not trained to use any weaponry, I'm not looking to buy this for practice sake or any of those reasons. I'm actually just doing it for fun, just one thing to carry on for the rest of my life till I die, I guess, at least just as a decorative thing, like, oh guys, look, I've got a sword. I've had it since 2000 and I don't even know what the year is right now. I've had the sword since 2000 and something, you know, just something like that. And the older the blade gets, you know, I can start talking about things like, hey, I had it such and such a long time, I remember when this happened and that happened. And in that particular case then, oh snap, this place is stacked. In that particular case, I've been looking at prices, and the problem is, though, shipping to where I want the sword to get shipped is not looking so fruitful. And even if then I can ship the sword to where I currently am, when I need to travel and take the sword with me, because I will be traveling soon, because potentially permanently, well, not potentially, definitely permanently, not coming back to my final location. My then question would be, how would I transport the sword? Would I have to mail it again to my new location? Or would I have to sell it and rebuy whenever I get where I'm going? Got a golden scroll. It's not a mimic, so we can open up. Get antiquated dress. Let's check what the golden scroll is before we continue our little boring ass discussion. Golden scroll chronicling the vast research of Xanthus scholars. Give to a sorcerer to learn the arts of Ulasil. In the lost land of Ulasil, the sorceries orchestrated light. The sorceries orchestrated light and were said to shine in golden hues. We got Paladin's ashes as well, I believe. Umbral ash of a worn paladin who sought the Cathedral of the Deep. With this, the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. Something we need to take back to her. Interesting stuff. But yeah, that's my particular problem. And the thing is, though, the reason why I'm so concerned about how the sword will be transported etc. is actually due to the size of the blade. For example, recently I've taken interest in a Shinwa Odachi, which is a large sized katana. It's actually 5 foot 11 inches. If you, I don't know, I personally don't use inches as my measurement of height. I use centimeters and meters, but I would like to believe that 5 foot 11 inches should be around 178 centimeters, or 1 meter 78 centimeters. And I don't know about you, but that is a long blade. You could say it's a great sword of a katana. And in that particular case, then shipping that will definitely be a problem. It's so large, it could easily get damaged in post due to its length. Reason I'm saying so is because the longer the blade is, the more weight will be distributed across the blade. And when they ship items, they have a tendency of clustering them together. And you might have something weighing down on the blade on one side and maybe something weighing up on the blade on another side. You get a bent or broken blade in return, because as much as the blade may be nice looking, it's cheap. Usually if you want the high quality blades, you'll be looking at a price point of about $1,000 or at least above $700 US. And these blades are really expensive. They can go up to thousands and thousands of dollars, of course. But what I'm looking to buy is rough. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. What I'm looking to buy is just under $200, which is extremely affordable. No, not extremely affordable, but it's extremely cheaper than most high quality blades, especially those made by well-known blacksmiths around the world, which could even go up to tens of thousands of dollars, which is unimaginable for me. That's the kind of that's the kind of money you don't just spend unless you have a lot of money, or at least tens of thousands of dollars, of course. But that's pretty much it. Usually if you'd like to get a good quality, very good quality sword, but of course nothing is perfect, you're looking in the upper hundreds, maybe 800, 900, 700 even, into the thousands, and then anything above like 1,500, that's an expensive sword. But at least, not that you'd be guaranteed quality all of the time, but most of the time you are guaranteed that it's being made by a well-known blacksmith, and chances are it will be extremely good quality. At least chances are. Of course anything can happen. Someone may make you a well-made sword, but then Postal messes everything up, breaks the thing, and then you're left wondering why you even did anything. But of course you can always return the sword back to its get the Sunlight Talisman right next to a drink of Estes soup. Let's check what the talisman has to say. The Knight of Sunlight's personal talisman for casting miracles of the gods. The talisman bears the knight's own holy illustration, an emblem of his unwavering faith. Use of the talisman skill fills the user with similar steadfastness. Temporarily increases poise while casting miracles, preventing enemy attacks from interrupting prayer. Interesting. This forest is full of some nasty things, but luckily enough it's split up into sections. Well, at least I found this one particular section, which leads to a bonfire. At least we can now explore from this point instead of starting from the beginning, then work our way back eastward, or at least eastward when exiting the main door that we did. And I believe we got one more key item. Well, it's not a key item, but got an undead bone shard. There it is. Wolf's blood. Let me just drink an Estes before I die by mistake. Something we'll give to the wolf here. Something I'll talk about soon. Just need to get a leaf signifying the duty fulfilled by the watchdogs of Farron, who stand beside the old wolf to ensure the sincerity of those at rest. Depicts a swordgrass leaf stained with dried blood. Long ago, the swordgrass leaf quietly identified members of the Undead Legion. In the rotted forest rest the spirits of warriors past. Their acceptance of and gratitude toward their guardians is expressed eloquently by the humble leaf. We'll use that to join this particular wolf's covenant. And you can see by the tombstone something similar to Sif, the wolf, the grey wolf. You could argue that these, well, Sif was found in the Great Forest, I remember, in Dark Souls 1, and that's where the covenant was, so I could say this is a part of that same covenant. And the old wolf lays in slumber here. So you may protect this particular area, I'm assuming, As a watchdog of the forest, if anyone comes to trespass in, you slaughter them. But I've been playing online since the beginning, I mean offline since the beginning, so I wouldn't actually know. I don't know, one thing about the whole Dark Souls series that I haven't been too fond of has been the whole online interactions. Oh no, no, I didn't want to do that. But online interactions are something I haven't been fond of, and I'm not talking about co-op, I'm talking about PvP. We'll deal with that guy soon. Don't even fret about that guy. I don't know, I just feel, not that it's bad, I just don't enjoy the PvP of these games. Usually when I play a PvP based game, I usually like to play a dedicated PvP game, as in player versus player, and the game is balanced around PvP. I like games in which all options are viable, and you know, just the style of game dictates whether that would be possible or not. I think I got all of them, I'm not too sure about that. I think there could have been one more. Get lightning spear. And in this particular game, just by the basis of the fact that it's an RPG and there's level progression, some things are just better than others, full stop. Some options will always be better than others. Miracle, allegedly used by the warriors of sunlight, hurls a lightning spear. The spear inflicts lightning damage, providing an effective counter to magic of fire, especially powerful against metal armor and dragons. So as I was saying, if I want to use a particular weapon, as long as it's not at least viable or good, then there is no real use in using it, besides the fact that you're testing yourself. You're always putting yourself at a disadvantage by not using the best equipment in the game, or at least the best equipment for your particular build. But nothing is truly balanced, so I guess that you could just say it's just my problem and I should deal with it, which I understand. I don't know. I just don't like PvP in this game. But co-op is something I did a lot of, and not in vanilla Dark Souls 2, but in Scholar of the First Sin. I literally played my whole Scholar of the First Sin experience was just co-op, because I only got that cash grab because a friend of mine, not a friend of mine, a cousin of mine got the game and he hadn't played Dark Souls 2. So I was like, why not, let's do it together. And yes, I do realize I haven't carried once in this entire game, in my whole history of Dark Souls 3. Oh. And see if there is anything of interest over here, which there is none. I would have thought that you would have been able to open that door. There's no real significance in doing so, but it's there, so why not open it, right? And that's pretty much it. There is no way back, unless you want to drop to your death, of course. So we'll have to drop back this way. That way there's no real path, but we can use our binoculars to take a look around. I'm assuming that's back at the undead settlement where we're at. Those are the outskirts, the ridges, and that's the big crevice. I'm not too sure where that is. It looks like unused assets, or well, very badly designed assets from a distance. I can't tell from here where that particular location is. It could be where the great tree was, that whole church-like temple. And down this way is a bridge leading to the tower. I'm assuming that's the tower where the giant was, because that looks like the shadow of the giant right there. Quite interesting. And down this way, I'm assuming is a path leading to the lower forest where we're at. Because that's the forest where we're at just now, and I'm assuming that's the forest with the crazy bat-like creatures. I don't know. Don't even know their names. I have to take out 3 fires, so that's 1, 2. And the third fire I can't actually see unless it's particularly underneath this bridge. I don't know. Let's stop wasting time and go. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to do that. Well, anyway, I had forgotten about this, so we might as well go and get it. And then go fight the demon that we saw on the roof. If we go around this way. Get some twinkle sprinkle. Get some twinkle twinkle sprinkle. And where's the door we opened? Should be over here. Get the Dream Chaser's ashes. Let's check what those are all about. If I can even find the ashes. Umbral ash of one who dreamt of joining the undead legion. With this, the Shrine Maiden will craft new items. In the end, the Dream Chaser who wandered aimlessly in the rotted forest found a sense of fulfillment. Let's actually remove this because I remembered we have a face. Okay, hopefully my souls are not in a weird location and they're actually just by where I fell down and died. If they're up top there, that would actually be very bad. Ah, just as I thought, they're not here. I don't know, did I die twice? No, I believe I died once and respawned, and that was that. The reason I'm saying it's a bad thing is because we'll have to fight our way through these guys yet again. But at least we get to see if we missed any crystal lizards, which I believe there are none down there. Actually, our souls are nowhere to be seen. Oh, here they are. Most weirdest location, actually. Okay, while these guys are distracted, we can make our great escape. What I wanted to do previously was slide here. There we go. Then slide down here. Then slide down there. Then slide out here. Now this might be a little bit tricky, but after 2 games of fighting stray demons, at some point we need to have learned something. At least I would like to believe so. And that is to stay in the pot area. Oh snap. Oh snap. I don't even know how that hit me. Oh wait, what? I was supposed to be oh wait, that's not there. I was supposed to be walking underneath his leg, but I never actually made it through his leg. I should have rolled. Ah, there's something down there. Not too sure if that those are unused assets, or we'll actually get to go down there. But despite all the deaths, I'm slowly getting there. Slowly getting to where we need to go. You just have to excuse my bad play for now. But at least we know whether or not we finish this playthrough. At least we had some fun. I guess you could say Dark Souls just came at the wrong time for me. This is where we want to be. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. In before I get hit. In before I die again. In before we play underneath this bomb. Through the legs, as always. There we go. The grab in the previous time, I have no idea how that hit me. Because usually as he's raising his hand, his leg, you can kind of squeeze through, but I never actually made it all the way through. Get a great axe and get an ember. And I believe that's all we have to do in this particular location. And for now, I think that will be okay. Because what we have to do down below requires quite a bit of time and planning, which I didn't plan for. Don't want to go there and die 10 times just to get something that's 2 meters away. So for now, I think that'll be okay. Let's just rest up here and take a view. Our goal is to turn off the fires. You can see there's one pier over there in the distance. Here's another one down here. So what we'll do is we'll try go down and this way and probably do something. Oh, there's all three actually. There's one there, which is kind of where I came from. Bummer that I missed it. There's one at the far end. That one is very, very far. And there's one right near here. So when we start in the next episode, we will be going down this way. Then we'll backtrack a bit. And then we'll make it to the last one. Probably in the episode after that. Shouldn't be too far off. But until then, I'll see you soon.